Hey guys, and welcome back to another build video on my channel. This video is going to be a little bit different because it's the start to a brand new challenge that I want to do, and the challenge that I want to do is going to be the alphabet challenge. Basically, it's exactly the way you say it. I'm going to make 26 builds, and each build is going to correlate to a letter of the alphabet. Because this is the first build, this is going to be the build starting with A, which is going to be an abandoned shack or abandoned cabin, whichever one you prefer. For this build, I thought it would be a bit too easy if you could kind of name the builds and get the letters doing it that way, so that I'm ruling out for the challenge. You can't make a normal house and call it the Albert house or the Benson house. You actually have to make a build that correlates to a letter and it kind of makes sense. It's not just named after someone or anything like that. This build I actually did quite a while ago. It was actually meant for a family that I was going to play. I was actually very interested in doing a let's play, but I figured out that my footage is actually very slow when you don't speed it up, and it just doesn't really make sense. I tried to do the let's play again very recently and my computer kept freezing, which was very annoying, but to be fair, I was using CC. So I don't think I'll ever be able to do a let's play. If you guys really want it, I can try to, but I don't know about it. But this build was specifically made for a family that I was going to play, and the whole kind of reasoning behind this build is that it was originally a house that somebody just kind of left. I don't know what happened to them. They either picked up and moved away, or they just died somewhere in the yard. We will never know. And basically, I just wanted it to look like the cabin has been there for a while. There's a lot of overgrown plants and everything because it hasn't really been taken care of. The pool, which you see over there, is going to be all green and murky, so no one's really taking care of it, and I just want a lot of it to look overgrown. I also wanted the furniture to be kind of woody to match the build as a whole. Along with the woody interior, I also wanted some of the furniture to kind of have a white covering over it, so it kind of looks like someone just put a white sheet over it. I don't know, for some reason when I think of an abandoned cabin, I just think of a lot of furniture that would just kind of be covered with a white sheet, and I didn't have many options to try and portray that, so I just used white furniture. Even though it doesn't make sense, obviously it would get very dirty in this type of build, that's just kind of what I went with. The whole purpose for this house's existence was actually for the teenagers in my household. I had a very edgy teenager, I guess you could say, and she just kind of seemed like the person that loved to get into trouble a lot, so I actually made this house kind of for her. I was playing a lot with groups that came with the Sims get together, and it was the first time I was actually playing with groups and everything because I don't play much, I mostly build. And I actually made a group with a bunch of other teenagers, and you can actually select your hangout spot where you want your Sims to meet up whenever you start a gathering, and this was the place I wanted them to meet. Some of the furniture looks a little bit modern and out of place, and that's supposed to be there because I wanted it to seem like these teenagers just kind of came in, found this house, and really just claimed it as their own. So I imagined it being as they brought their own stereo with so they can listen to music, and they also brought a bubble blower, which is why there's a random bubble blower just in the middle of the room like that. I know it doesn't make sense, but that was kind of the logic behind it. I did do this build quite a while ago, and I'm just kind of redoing it, so if I'm doing everything in a weird order, then it's probably because I was using reference pictures, and it was very difficult to use those pictures because I didn't turn the grid off, and I couldn't actually see the items or the colors or anything like that. But in the end, I think I got it pretty much the way I made it the first time. We are also just adding greenery around inside the house, so it looks like it grew through the floorboards, and that was just a feature that I really liked. I do think I had to use the move objects on cheat to be able to do that because otherwise a lot of the furniture just wouldn't work. I don't actually know if you can get around in this house. I tried to place everything so things could kind of work, but I don't remember if I player tested it. Maybe I didn't. That is basically it for this build. I'm very excited to do this challenge because I feel like it's going to push me to do other builds, not just houses, and I'm very excited for that. If you're excited as well, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Leave a comment down below in the comments to say which build you'd like to see me do with which letter, because 1 down, 25 to go, that's still a lot of build ideas and I only have like 10. So leave your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!